a week after a 6-year-old Pakistani boy was kidnapped from his Kensington home in Cape Town, another kidnapping has taken place. This time, a Bangladeshi national who was forced off the road in Mitchell's Plain and bundled into another car by 3 men who sped off with him. 37-year-old Akhtar Pradhan, a well-known business owner in the area, is still missing, and police are investigating a case of kidnapping and extortion. Those monitoring kidnapping cases in South Africa say there are far more kidnappings than are being reported. Ayesha Ismail reports.
In this video circulating on social media, Akhtar Pradhan is seen being forced into a vehicle. Witnesses say 2 of the 3 men were dressed similarly to traffic officers. They believe Pradhan stopped and got out of his car because he thought they were officials. They say they could hear him screaming.
According to reports, a 37-year-old Bangladesh national was driving on Westport Road on Friday, the 26th of August at around 10 to 7 in the evening. 3 unknown armed males stopped his vehicle, and when the victim got out of his vehicle, the suspects forced him into their vehicle and fled the scene in an undisclosed direction. The unknown suspects are yet to be arrested.
Those working with victims of kidnapping say this type of crime is popular among criminals because they know the chance of being caught is slim.
Our policing is not geared. They're not equipped. They're not trained to deal with kidnappings.
Lunat says victims are often kept in appalling conditions and tortured until their families pay the ransom.
I am very despondent with the statement made by our Minister of Safety and Security, who has gone on to say publicly and in the media that there are, in some instances, insurance claims where people voluntarily get themselves kidnapped. Now, I can tell you, of all the kidnappings that we know of in the media, I've been personally involved, and I know that there was no such a thing, because I visited each individual. Now, I'm pleading to the Minister not to take this as a joke, to stop being insensitive. He needs to start taking this very seriously. Otherwise, we're heading in the same way that Mexico has headed, where these gangsters, these unscrupulous members of those countries, have now gone on to kidnap ministers and ministers' kids.
Lunat warns South Africa could become similar if more resources and expertise are not diverted to curb kidnapping and extortion. He says foreign national business people are targeted because many are here illegally and unable to open bank accounts, making them vulnerable to criminals.
They started with the kidnapping of adult men, then they went to vulnerable women, and now they're going on to vulnerable kids. These guys are merciless. They don't care who they take on. And this is the problem. As long as the government does not take this seriously, we cannot bring down these monsters.
Ayesha Ismail, Cape Town.